Okay. So I'm back after a set amount of time, and there's a few things I want to change. So communities, that's collection. Uh, so communities, I'm gonna leave these. I think there was a time where you could like farm these wings during one of the seasons or something. I don't think leaving these channels will necessarily have me leave these communities. I think I have to just. Well, there's only two of us in here, and they've been off for 10 days. Uh, um, how do you leave? Am I the owner? No, I'm a member. How do you? Oh, there we are. Oh my gosh. I'm tired of like people just yapping, bro. And like they don't even help. They're just there, taking up space, like being a waste of space, bro. I was simply just asking questions. Nobody ever really answered. People will just like post in chat looking for help or like looking to get carried, really. It's not even help. They just want to get boosted. And I mean, that's what the communities, that's not what all of them are for, but that's what like the ones that I was in were for. And um like I've been playing solo this whole time. Like nobody's in chat when like I'm typing to them. So, you know, that's dead. Something else I noticed is these are reset. I don't know if they reset per login, per day, per week. I don't know. I thought it was per week, but then we got a fresh new set the day after. So I thought it was per day. But then I left, came back. I was only gone for like a few hours, right? I had to cut grass and all this extra stuff. And now it's reset yet again. So that's a little weird. All right, all right. But whatever, right? So yeah, leaving communities. Nobody's gonna play with me anyway, right? We've established that, and um, bounties seem to reset every. I think I want to take that off. Seem to reset every whatever. So every session, I guess, which ain't bad. It's great if you want to farm for whatever, assuming that the drops are all RNG. But I kind of thought it was like oh, get as many bounties done in a day, and like you're good. But like no, if that's the case, you can really just run these forever. And I guess rifts would be pretty decent too, if not like story. Like I guess there's a few different things you can do, but I guess this would be like cool for just like stacking up on gear and getting stuff done. I think if I were to do a new season, which I believe the new season starts in like 2 weeks, if I were to do an if I were to do a new season, I think I would start off with story maybe, just to kind of get to that like level 70 point. And because I already have all this extra stuff unlocked, I can just quit like whenever and then go to greater rifts and bounties and whatnot. Or maybe just popcorn around it based on like how I'm feeling, right? But yeah, where is he going? Yeah, so now that I've got that kind of understood, am I still on hard? Yeah. Now that I've got that kind of understood, I mean, I guess everything else makes sense. Now it's kind of just a case of run bounties um, until I hit whatever levels I need to hit and just, get stuff done, collect gold, get everybody to 10, finish these chapter whatevers, and, like, be good. Now I get it. I also got a text message. Tonight, the music. Something so loud. Alright. Inspect the altars. Find a portal. How do you before the altar? I'm assuming the altars. Wait, what if the altars are in the portal? Yeah. I don't know, man. How do I feel about my setup so far, though? I'm glad you asked. So far I feel pretty. Ooh. So far I feel pretty good. You know. Feel pretty strong. Feel like I'm really like I'm definitely higher than what I was, you know, like yesterday for sure. I think that's kind of like the big thing too when it comes to games like this is you want to be like stronger and better than what you were in your last whatever. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be playing for a week and be in the exact same place you were like at the beginning of that week, like at the end of the week. You know what I mean? Because then it's like, what progress are you making? But then again, I guess it really just depends on like what it is your goal is, right? My goal is progress. Well, my goal is that full season set from the whatchamacallit. I think that would be cool. Um, so I've got to do the small quests and whatnot to get to it. But if I mean, I'm also not 70, so it's not going to be like super easy either. So you know, I've got little mini goals to get to while trying to get to that goal, and then like they all kind of share a similar goal as well. Like, you know, I need to this guy yellow, yeah. I need to hit 70 to get to like greater rifts. In like for second chapter, I need to be 70 to run greater rifts. Need to be completing hard difficulty at level 60 and higher, and I'm almost 50, but I also need a B50 to finish the chapter 1 stuff. See how they all kind of overlap? Something is like hurting my elbow, and I do not like that feeling. We also have stuff to sell, so let's go back to town. Why is the game working now? I couldn't tell you. Maybe some update, maybe some patch. Maybe there's something that I'm doing that's like breaking it that I'm not aware of. Mm. Either way, I feel like we're making some pretty good strides. You know, we've been. Oh yeah, I need to put this glove up. I almost sold that. Would have had to waste money to buy it back. Crazy work, huh? Kind of aiming for like all green, but depending on how I feel, that might change. Whoa. Yeah, I remember you could touch the Book of Cain. Yeah, so I guess if you have several that haven't been identified, um, chance to pull enemies toward your target and slow them. That's why that's been happening. This only brings my damage up by 4. Yeah, 223 dexterity though is a crazy jump from 134, but this has my physical skills do more damage. But then again, it depends on, you know, how much I give my physicals. But look how like look at the change. You see in the top left, my damage goes up by 20, my toughness goes up by 13, and my recovery goes up by 34. I'm just losing that ability to pull enemies in, and I get to put a jewel on it. Yeah, so it's the recovery that's the biggest. I can bank that. I'm okay with that. I also want to take the jewel out of this. Okay. We're going for emerald. I believe square is the highest tier, the highest quality. Put it here. I believe he's 10. Yeah. So who wasn't 10? I think it was the transmog. talking like I got money. I low-key kind of got some money. Oh, my transmog is 10. So I just need to hit 50. All right. Well, while doing that, what's chapter 2? Complete a Nephilim Rift on expert difficulty or higher. So I need to up the difficulty. Craft a level 70 weapon. Okay, so I need to hit 70. Raise a blacksmith, jeweler, mystic to 12. Find a cube in that place. Yeah. Reach level 70. Kill, craft. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we can actually get this stuff done. Okay, seems 12 is the max. Like to see that. Love to see that. All right. Let's go back in. I don't know where that guy came from. So we're really collecting as much gold as we can get, right? And we're selling the gear that we don't need and won't like have to utilize, right? So that we can get even more gold. And yeah, we are trying to level up, but these bounties give us pretty solid rewards, and we can utilize these rewards to make us that much more effective and get like even deeper through the game, right? Now we're at that speed, at least in hard, where we can fly. I'd say we jump to expert when things start being really easy, right? Like when I'm one-shotting or killing things with a crazy amount of health very quickly, you know? I feel like that's when expert should come. Because if I just hop in expert, even though the game's getting a little easy right now, I feel like I will be, pushing it, you know? And I don't want to be pushing it. I mean, I don't mind pushing it, of course, right? But at the scoundrel, I'm about to fire you. Are they just spawning out of nowhere? Like, where are they coming from? I see this guy. Thank you, scoundrel. Oh. I thought I just opened a portal, then I could choose when I wanted to go in. I was wrong. The damage is low, but there's 2 sockets. I have a crazy amount of life regeneration. The dexterity is lower, but the sockets would up that. I'd have more life and physical resistance, but I lose my cold resistance and my legendary trait. Excuse me. I want the stats to be significantly higher. Like, scary higher. Kind of wish gear had, like, the arrows to signify if they were direct upgrades or not. But then again, I guess that could be a little harder when some stats are better than others. Yeah. And it comes with a socket, actually. Because we need to get some emeralds anyway, and while we're doing it, we can go to the Book of Cain. Significantly weaker than what I have, but pretty cool. I don't know what emanates in this instance means. I guess like pulsates, like a passive. That would be my hunch. You need the emeralds. We are actually running out of emeralds. But that's okay. We're actually getting pretty up there though. What's my damage looking like? You see that? I'm doing 5k. Enemies are out here with 12k health, 40k health, and I'm doing 5k like overall damage. I know it's not my base damage, right? Like I'm not doing 5k a hit, but I guess that would be like my damage on average. That's my assumption, right? Because this guy has 280k. Yeah, I can see some 21k, but I can also just see like straight up 500. Not 500k, but just 500. I believe. Yeah, like 5k. Oh, so maybe 5k would be the base, and I can go higher than the base? I don't know, man. Okay. I take all of this. Is that a nuke? What was that? The sun? Inventory's full again. Okay. See the hole? Respect the hall. To the windows, to the walls. Till I upgrade my halls. 91k. I don't want like the next room to be like a goblin room or something, right? And they're just dropping a whole bunch of great stuff and like I'm panicking. Missing out. Definitely moving though, y'all see that? Compared to like what it was a video or two ago, a stream or two ago. My what do you call it, bro? My spirit ain't so bad now. The regeneration as well as the actual spirit. My drops are coming in legendary pretty often. EXP ain't so terrible. Just the gear, man. Gear is up there. Now that I have like a foundation to be at. Now that I have these stacking passives and actives and drops, things are kind of just working out. Okay. And little stuff like this, man, the more you climb, right, the higher it scales. Perfect. Like 100 over, which is insane. But I have kind of just been flying, dodging, and leaving things behind. I'll lose little special, like, I don't know what you'd call them, but the stuff that makes like a legendary. Not all my legendaries have them, but I'll lose some of them as like gear changes. And I believe that's what the cube's for. You can pull the power out of a legendary and put it on an item. These actually look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Holy skills deal 8% more damage, 100 dexterity, 100 vitality, and critical hit chance by 4. Poison resistance. Enemies hit by your cyclone strike take 165% increased damage from your mystic ally for 5 seconds. Split fire allies gain 3 times this bonus. This right here is phenomenal. The recovery is awful. And I don't use Cyclone, but that would be enough to have me use Cyclone. Let's check the skills. What am I using right now? To be honest, I don't think I've used these two like much at all. And that's Mystic Ally. Your Mystic Ally has its damage increased for a short duration. A Mystic Ally fights by your side. So I might put those together. Reduce the spirit cost of Cyclone Strike. Turns into lightning. Increase the distance enemies will be pulled towards you. Last enemies with fire explosion. Pulled. Just pull more people on us. And I like these two. I haven't really been like activating this. In this case, I'm using like I'll be leaving my passives to heal me. Your Mystic Ally performs multiple freezing wave attacks in quick succession. A Mystic Ally fights by your side, slows enemies. Freezing waves. I think they said fire was a bigger. Mystic Ally fights by your side, increase damage. Gain a burst spirit. Spirit regeneration. Alright. Let's give it a go. Oh, he looks cool. Or she. They look cool. Wait. Yeah, I did say, okay, cool. Did I put this? I didn't even put this on. I was so like locked in. Alright. Oh, are we done? Are we still in here? We might still be in here. We might have never left. Yeah. So what does it do for my ally? Splits into multiple allies that explode. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And all while this is, I'm stunned. Like I'm not frozen, but he's keeping me from moving. Look at him trying to go. That's funny. Get him. Get him. The chest. We're gonna take everything we can. Get these first, because you never know. 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 I could go back in and pick the stuff up, but thing's about to close. Oh, wow. For real? The first time an elite pack damages you, you gain an absorb shield equal to... Huh. Cool. Weaker in damage, believe it or not. Oh yeah, because the dexterity is lower, but the fact that it comes with dexterity is crazy. Reduces cooldown of all skills, life after kill, chance to instantly deal. My goodness gracious, that's a crazy chance. It's not a crazy chance. That's a crazy, like circumstance, a crazy thing to occur. It gives me more vitality and life. Acts towards crippling wave, which I don't use. I'll lose recovery if I put this on. But I gain armor from gold pickup, which I wasn't even aware of. I feel like I can wait that out because it's not like significantly greater, and it's not something that like I'm super eager to put on. So yeah, it can go. Anything that's not like blue or yellow, 9 times out of 10, I've got a feeling is going to be weaker than what I'm wearing. So I can just blindly sell those. I don't think I got any plans from that, but then again, it wasn't really a bounty. Alright. I don't think any of my seasonal whatevers have been like sparking from boosting things to 12, but I won't stress about it right now. Complete the bound shaman. Oh wait, aren't we supposed to go through the archives? Yeah. We stepped away, man. So much is going down. Oh wow. Bro just fell over and like I can use it again. That's crazy. Look at him. Thinks he's safe. How many like bound shaman are there? Oh, that's that many. It's in a chest. Inspect the altar of rites. I mean, that was a bounty complete, wasn't it? Shouldn't I be able to just go? Yeah, I don't know what the altar of rites are, but I guess it's like some side, whatever. Let's go kill Diablo. We're on a move, gang. What if I did have like a bunch of skills that were just like really built up on passives that when you clicked kind of boosted your base whatever, and I only really had like one active that did like immediate damage outside of my spirit generation, that is. I wonder what kind of setup that would be. Seems like it could become more and more of a reality though. Kind of just... bumping people. I feel like expert would come when like, what's my damage? My damage 7k. My damage jumped 2k. My damage is 7k right now, right? I feel like expert would be like somewhere in between like 15 and 20k, because I'll definitely be one-shotting the hard enemies for sure, like 100% of the time by then. What I need to be able to do is to take on like a pack of elites, like a pack of yellows, right? And like lose no health, kill them extremely fast, right? When that's like the reality, then yeah, it'll be time for expert because I'll be pushing it. I don't think I get a better like course of action and gear until I get to that higher tier. I forgot how bad Diablo was. Sweet lord. Folding immediately. Cutscene. You just got cutscened. I sent Diablo to a cutscene in a sentence. Yeah, this is when you fight like your clones or whatever. Oh, my ear. 188,000 health, by the way. 755,000 health. Diablo is at almost a million on hard, and this is what I'm doing. And that's what I mean, like, if I could clear that significantly quicker, then it'd be time for expert, right? And that's what my damage at, oh, you can see it teeter-tottering, I guess based on what I'm doing in that moment. Around basically 7k, right? So I feel like once I'm at that 15 to 20, it's like more than enough time for expert. Why does Diablo keep tweaking? I don't know what that was about. Cool. Okay. What's harmony? 40% of your single elemental resistance from items instead increases your resistance to all elements. That would actually be pretty solid, I think. I did not try to do that. Okay, we have 2 more, but I do want to go back to the stronghold to see these legendaries and sell these other items. We got 2. Critical hits have a 3% chance to spawn a health globe. I'm not really running crit right now. 51 dexterity, 52 vitality. Critical hit chance increased by 3.5 instead of 4. 697 life per hit instead of doing more holy damage. 114 extra gold for monsters. Sorry, 14. Picking up gold grants experience. We're doing that. Like, we got a cave. We've got to do that. Okay. We can put these up. Oh yeah, forgot we had the crit hammer as well. Oh. Like, how do you compare to like the other, oh, there we go. Each time you pick up gold, health, 77 dexterity. If I can get a ring with dexterity and vitality, I feel like I'll be golden. I'll be sacrificing damage. 7k damage for 68. And we can wait on a stronger ring, because this is a ring with a jewel. So imagine one without a jewel that's stronger but has a jewel socket. It'd be sick. You need to get up. Yeah, we need to boost him. Can I? Oh, so that does have one. I wasn't even sure. I want to take it out to put this in. I wasn't sure. Let's, remove. Take this and put it in instead. We'll bank that. Then sell. And I am aware that like my scoundrel needs better gear as well. I feel like once I get like deep enough, I'll be able to give him like an overwhelming amount of gear to keep up with the gameplay. Right now, we're kind of just gradually growing, so it's nothing too big. Okay. Okay. We're moving. It's free, bro. In this case, gold also levels us up, so I feel like that is like more than a win-win. Focused on gold anyway, and EXP, so that doesn't count as an enemy. I mean, I guess I could understand why, though. Yeah, I thought I saw something move over here. Yeah, so I was kind of ducking the holy damage boost from that other item because I don't know if you've been watching. I'm not doing holy damage, right? I mean, I am, but not like as much as like what I could be doing, right? Like my Bale is fire, my clone is fire. That's the bounty, right? No. My Bale is fire, my clone is fire. I have a damage boost, which is a mantra, and then I have this wave that's also fire. Yeah. I've converted a good chunk of my damage to just fire. So it doesn't really do me any good to be holding on. Doesn't really do me any good to be holding on to holy damage, physical damage, cold damage, anything like that, because right now I'm currently fire. You know, if I wasn't fire, then yeah, that would definitely be better. But I am fire, so that's just what I'm sticking with right now. You know, that's where my skills are. That's where my gear is. It only makes sense to, you know, try to take advantage of that opportunity and shoot for fire. Shoot for something that synergizes. Now, it would be smarter to get gear that also, yeah, to get gear that benefits my skills, because some of the gear I have benefits skills that I'm not using. So it'd be smart to try to find gear that does help the skills I am using, or to just equip the skills that do work off the gear. But it's not like I can necessarily do targeted loot right this moment. You know what I mean? At least I don't believe I can, right? I know there are some bosses in some areas that are supposed to drop specific things, but I don't know if that's changed with the patch. And judging by the time frame, like the window of what I'll be able to do before like next update, I don't even know if I'll have that freedom. Yeah, we're moving. We are still moving pretty good though. You know, the goal was chapter 1 for 50, right? And we're pretty much there. After that, it's gonna be 60 to 70. Then after that, I guess it's probably really just gonna be completing the game in different tiers of torment, doing certain things with Greater Rift, crafting and managing whatever's, and you'll be good. So once I get that done, yeah, man, just take some time is all. And I'm not stressing at all. Things have been, I mean, other than the little slip-ups from earlier with the game suffering, things have been pretty good. Okay, cool. Go to the blacksmith. Cool. And we see what it is that they've learned. I don't think the wedge was something, but it could have been. I don't remember. Attack speed, which is pretty good. Don't use bows or knives or crossbows, so I can stop coming back to that. I forgot I don't use that either. Might have just been armor. No point in looking at like stuff that my character can't use. I kind of wish you could hide that. Unending War? Oh yeah, that's for the other. Okay, cool. So it was armor. Excuse me. I remember seeing Sage. If you have 2 pieces of it on, oh, 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 sweet Lord. It's for a level 70. Bro. If that doesn't scream, incentive, then I don't know what does. I assume by 70 you'll probably have up to 200 of at least 1 to 2 stats though. But to have over or up to, well not up to, but at and or over 250 of all is a crazy jump. It's a phenomenal jump. 200 gold is wicked. Good Lord, just let me zoom in. She saw me looking. Alright. Getting rid of this. What's my damage? We're at 71. I mean, damage isn't like the main thing. I'm sure all these other stats actually do matter. It's just the reason why I'm focusing on damage right now is because I'm trying to determine how fast I can get things done. And so far, my recovery and toughness hasn't been so terrible to where like something can one-shot me, right? If I were to hop to expert, that would probably change. So that's why I'm focused on damage, because I know like with the way that I pick up gear, it's like I'm going all green usually, right? So if I'm going like all, not all damage, but if I'm focusing a bit more on damage, and I know that's going to be higher, then I know for a fact that my recovery and toughness is also going to climb. Yeah, we're going to run that. So that's the plan, you know? Gee whiz. There's a lot of nonsense in one area, if I do say so myself. I don't know what happened to my spirit. Something too, like input is it feels a little off, you know? It really just depends, I guess, on what it is you're doing though. Cause like if I get frozen, then of course input's gonna feel off because like I can't do anything, I'm frozen. But at the same time, if like a bunch of enemies are in one space and I'm trying to like target at least one of them, my character freezes because it's like she doesn't know who to aim on. It's like she gets overwhelmed, and that can be a bit of an issue at times. We love that. We love CC. We love being held down and unable to play the game. A lot of people love it, actually. Reminds us that we don't realize how good we've got it. 47. Okay. Strike from beyond sounds pretty cool. At first I thought it said from behind. Like, okay, we're backstabbing or something. Cool, cool. Yeah, I was skipping some of the yellow gear beforehand. I mean, I probably will continue to skip it, but it's like, some stuff I could at least be picking up, right? I'm not that important. I believe I can still grow in hard. Like I hadn't reached my limit quite yet. I saw somebody like sitting there. He looked like a boss or something, but I guess I'll never know now. It's a death's breath. I don't even think I picked it up, bro. Can I go back? That was a legendary. Cool. Pretty cool. Oh, boots. I've actually kind of been looking for boots. I don't know if anybody's picked up on that. When I was doing the Greater Rift blood shards, I was hoping for boots. Like something with crazy movement speed. Something with like some pretty great innate stats. Something that would like really take over the game. Because I feel like it would be rare, or it would feel like it would be rare to come across an upgrade for boots commonly. You know what I mean? Like a genuine upgrade. Movement speed pretty high. You got fairly decent stats. Like, I feel like so far, I've been seeing everything but boots drop. Or at least, like in terms of like an upgrade, right? But I know for a fact, just judging on like what I was looking at earlier, my belts are probably something that's really not dropping as often. So I'm still wearing a belt whose base armor is in the 60s, right? It could definitely be going up for higher stats, but instead I am taking my time. I'm looking for like a direct upgrade. I'm talking all greens, better recovery, better vitality. Okay. Let's drop this to pick this up. We are going to go back to town. We just need to get there. Okay. They're coming. Thank you, scoundrel. And my ally. We have 2, 3, 4. Lightning skills deal 10% more damage. You have attack speed increase, monster kills, prevent all tanking, and heal yourself. This is crazy. This is insane. Poison damage, dexterity, vitality, chance to blind on hit, 22 chance when attacking to explode. Yeah, I'm taking that jump. That's a crazy. Oh man. Just the all elements, increased lashing tail kick damage, increased golden health pickup. Lashing tail kick attacks 50% faster. See, like now I'm gonna have to go lashing tail kick, right? That feels like too good to pass up. And these two, bro, bro, this is for the scoundrel. Enchantress. About to say, scoundrel, you're about to ball out with me today. Like, the damage is 0.8% higher, right? And yet somehow I have a 14.4% upgrade in damage if equipped. It's got to come from the dexterity. So why does like base stats say it's only that much higher? I don't know. Increases sweeping wind damage. But all this recovery, I don't know. It says the recovery is lower, but it says my recovery will go up 9.3%. I might just look for a direct upgrade because what I'm wearing right now gives me it regenerates a ton of life per second. 161 is high, even out of like 480k Well, 161 is a high amount. Interesting. My damage would go up 23, but my recovery would go down by 9. And there's no like whatchamacallit. Dexterity is only higher by 9. And I don't really use crippling wave, but they both work off of crippling wave. We have been seeing a lot of cold. Okay, hold on. Let me try it. So right now my damage 12k, 521, 631, 521. So why is it my damage will go up 21%? 23, 21. I don't know, man. I don't know why it's like that. I wish I figured out. But with that being said, that's still a pretty decent amount. So we're going to go to the jeweler and we're going to take gems out of all of these. Then we're going to our stash. All right, and oh no, banking them here, here, and excuse me. Oh whoa, didn't even realize that. Okay, we'll equip that. We'll come back to our jeweler. We are going to take this out of here, and I noticed that this has that, but now that we have one of these, we can put that in there. Put one of these in there. We can put this in there and then put this in here. Cool. Now that that has been set up appropriately, we will go to here. We'll drop our jewels off. We will go to a merchant. Forgot the little girl was a merchant. We'll sell everything here. Okay, check our stats. The dexterity and vitality is immaculate. Okay, we I think it's the jeweler we actually have to upgrade, but it's 200k. No way I spent 200k on the others. No way. I don't believe that. But whatever. All right. That's pretty solid. Oh yeah, I need to change some skills. I'll probably do it after clearing this area up. There's the goblin. Look at him. Bro's peaceful. Thank you. I forgot bro's name. Scoundrel. I'm sure bro has an actual name. I kind of feel bad calling him Scoundrel. Probably should just pick everything up from here. Alright. So we're going to go back, sell some stuff. Well, we might as well pick everything up from here on. Okay. We're going to go back, sell some stuff, change some skills, and get back on the road. Thought we had 200. Not yet. Definitely making some progress though. Alright, what were you doing? Oh yeah, skills. I lost myself for a minute there, my bad. Weapon damage is fire. That's just a chance. So lashing tail kick is one. I thought lashing tail kick was a generator. Ah, So how does it work? Lashing tail kick attacks 50% faster and deals increased damage. This is an always. It's not a chance. which makes that amazing. So we'll go to Lash and Tail Kick, Leash Torrent of Fire, Leash Roundhouse Kick that's effective against a large group, Hurl a Column of Fire that burns enemies in its path. So this is something that I'm unsure of, right? I don't know how Lash and Tail Kick works, so we'll have to wait and see when we get there. This gives Crippling Wave. Dashing Strike. Oh, we have another socket. Lightning skills deal 10% more damage. Dashing Strike. Dashing Strike and Crippling Wave. But I feel like I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. You know, I don't want to jump the gun. I should have just made two. Dashing Strike and Crippling Wave. Crippling Wave damage turns into fire. Enemies hit deal reduced damage. Each enemy hit generates additional spirit. Crippling Wave damage turns into holy. Why am I going holy this go around? Because I don't think I have any boost for fire damage or holy damage, just lightning damage. Therefore, going the lightning route would boost lightning and I guess theoretically poison, but I haven't seen anything that deals out poison. Cold. Yeah, I don't think I have anything for lightning. That's fine. Oh, there we go. There's it was what else was it? Dashing Strike. What is Dashing Strike? Do we even have the thing for Cyclone anymore? We don't. Okay. So we might turn Cyclone into Dashing Strike. Oh, that's Dashing Strike. Hold on. What does it do with Dashing Strike? It just increases its damage. It just means it's something to use. Gain increased movement speed after using it. Okay, we do have a lightning. Okay. Cool. We should be. I think we should be solid. Let's keep hunting. I think we were here earlier. So, whoa. Okay. We're about to see what we can do. Oh, it looks like I actually fight with the weapon for an animation this go around, which is pretty cool. Different from what I'm used to. I've been given hands this whole time. I hadn't actually been swinging. Okay, we mix that with the buff. And then, yeah, I forgot. We gotta free people, bro. Can I do this? Thank you. Okay, dash. Oh, bro, I thought I could just keep dashing. I was about to say, it's over. Tell them it's all over. Get the kids off lean, get them all clean, and get them all sober. Okay. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Lash and kick might be something different, though. I don't know. Definitely seems like... Yeah, you see that? It's not like as big of an AoE when it's lightning, like how the fire bell was. But I am curious on just how much more damage I could do with lightning with this little 10 plus bonus. I guess that was it. Wait, wait, wait. I'm here. I'm here right now. Am I? The bounty is to kill Bone Splitter. That's weird. I was wondering if my pet was gonna pick those up. Like, did you see that, like, burst in damage? That was crazy. That was a crazy burst. Alright. Oh, that was Bone Splitter. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We're just picking up shrines and keeping it pushing. I wonder if there's a mantra for, like, movement speed. I think I, like, read through them. How much damage does it? I don't think it jumps too much more when equipped. Can we let this guy go? Can we let this guy go? Was there somebody else back there? Bro, I didn't even see you. I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything in that cellar for me. I wish you got EXP for letting these people go, bro. Like, for just being human, you know? We love to be feared. Let me show you true fear. You're gonna like it, trust me. What is this? Okay, cool. Bro, I thought that dude was an enemy. Now we can come through here. Instead of clearing out entire rooms, which it's not like an issue or problem if we do, right? But it's like, let's get these bounties. These bounties give us some stuff. We're gonna fight a good chunk of people along the way anyway, right? So might as well take advantage of what we got while we got it. Cool. Yeah, being able to use that to traverse further will definitely come in handy. I just have to get used to doing it. It's a boss. I believe I remember this guy. Okay. 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 Excuse me? Yeah, I thought I remembered him. Okay, Lord of Lies. How much health does he have? I want to see a number. 200. Oh, 2 million. That right there, that's what I mean. So if I hit like 15, I kind of feel like 20k might be being safe, right? I want to be able to take on whatever big boss and expert, not necessarily at the same exact speed, but in a pretty like, I don't want to say reasonable, because you know what's reasonable, you know what I mean? But like, in a pretty decent like pace, right? Like an average fight where like you're his level, probably be like, I don't know, at most maybe 5 minutes. I feel like if you hit the exact 5 minute mark, you might be pushing it. Right? Anything over 5 minutes, then you need to lower the difficulty because you've gone too far. Yeah, I forgot my generator isn't the dash anymore. My W is. Take that dust. Oh, I thought you had to focus on somebody. You can just dash. Oh yeah, that's solid. That is solid. What's going on with this guy? meant to explore that cave over there for trinkets, but after that, it's all yours. That man said, I am not trying to die. My life is not worth a few trinkets. What is... It's a goblin for sure. Cool. Oh yeah. That's definitely cool. Come through. This is great. I'm over here trying to pick up stuff. Game probably thinks I'm trying to fight somebody. Ah. Okay. We need to take care of everybody in here. I'll take that. The cave splits up into several different paths. It's always a good sign. Really, I think it's the crits, you know? Because I'll do like steady damage. And then just out of nowhere, they'll fall over. Which obviously is, you know, like a sign of crit. Okay. Oh, that's it. GG. One more. We still got some space for stuff. We need to go here. No western channels, so there's multiple. We just gotta get 50 of them and clear whatever the putrid waters are. What kind of goblin is that? Oh, a blood shard goblin. Here you go. Fortunately for you, big dog, you've got something of high demand to me. Portal just opened, I'm aware. Hopefully it doesn't have a time limit. Because if I can clear all this stuff and complete these quests, I can just come back around. No? Forget that my left click is my generator. Oh, how cool. I was trying to spam my lightning. Why'd the door open, bro? They're still alive. Okay. Look at this tomfoolery. What's my inventory looking like? Looking like I need to go back to town. Okay. Actually, I mean, I don't think the game's gonna bug out again, but you know, just in case. I don't even know what that quest was, but I mean, I'm glad it worked. That's a direct upgrade. A huge upgrade, actually, believe it or not. Fist of Thunder. What's Crippling Wave? Might have actually swapped Crippling Wave for Fist of Thunder. Yeah. So what you can do is come here. I think it just upgraded its base damage. Yeah. So pick something. Fist of Thunder damage turns into physical. Fist of Thunder applies static charge to enemies. Top of the static charge gets hit by you. There's a chance that every static charge take lightning damage. And I have a boost in lightning damage, so why not? We're just gonna go ahead and open this so I don't sell this by accident. Got some plans. First and foremost, we should have 200k. So we'll train. We had like 400k. Crazy, crazy work. And we'll come here and teach them. Let's see what the new stuff is. Show, I guess, highest usable. Yeah, no. Show all. No, no, no. Whoa. That looks cool. No, no, no. 52. That looks cool. Its damage is only 100. The thing that I don't like about this is um it's one-handed. So I guess maybe you have to use two separate one-handed in order to utilize it. It can't be the same one hand, I'm guessing. I don't know. We're gonna craft it though. I want to be able to see what that's about. I want to see what that's like. No, 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 no. I think all these are, yeah, like magic based. No, that's new. One hand. Like, could I have this in one hand and a legendary in the other? I mean, I'm not gonna get the set bonus, and this is for level 21. I don't know. Got a fist weapon. I don't think the other fist weapons are. Well, if that's the case, the one in my stash might still be viable, huh? With it. Yeah, actually. Put them side by side and see when that opportunity comes. Go back to the blacksmith. That's weapons. Let's see armor. Sorry. I think Demon's Lock is new. Thorns damage plus 999 is crazy work. Chance to fear, damage to demons, chance to reflect projectiles. That's cool. Um, Elemental resistance, damage dealt turned to life. It's pretty cool. This goes with the sword. So if I wore the chest piece with the sword, that'd be pretty cool. But I think that's for, I guess any whatever can wear it. But seems like it's starter basis for like a lower level. Guess I didn't get it till now. But we're checking because you never know. Something could be here that I was unaware of. Why is the Templar red? Oh, wow. Oh, never mind. I see. Scoundrel. Hmm. Yeah, bros were rocking the default starter kit set. But don't worry. Everything is gonna be alright. She whispers to herself. She was only 6 years old the night that she hid behind that shelf. Alright, I'm gonna put this in here just in case I can mix and match. And you know we gotta leave these here if that's the case. For our jewels, is there anything I can swap out that's like all green? No? Okay. So it's all sold. Alright. Cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is pretty solid. Not even 50 yet, and like you see what I've done so far? By the way, congratulations. 50. Um the whole chapter 1 is finished, right? Now it's on to chapter 2, which revolves around level 60 and 70, so I'll definitely have some time on my hands because we're farming for 20 more levels. But simultaneously, we are a bit tougher and ahead of it. I don't want to start rifts because you need to be about 60 to start getting some of the bounty stuff from rifts as well as bounties. So I don't want to bust them down thinking that like, oh, you know, I've got the one up. I'm gonna get them done early, and you know, I'm 10 levels under. But rift farming does help. Okay, okay, okay. Let's lock in. Lock in, gang. Okay, they're running. He's running. My blood. It's my blood. I could have sworn bro was red. I need to generate more, bro. They're running. Makes it hard to generate. I'm gonna penetrate. Is what no woman has ever heard me say. I don't even know 5 women. Alright. What? Bro, you better not jump through that portal. Alright. See what we got here. In the goblin room. Some good stuff to farm. That statue is looking nice. Really makes my monkey parts, my monkey brain happy. Brings the neurons out. I don't know what singularity is, but it does sound like the coolest thing ever. I forgot we were still building lightning. Y'all see this? Everything else came in materials, resources. Ouch. I believe that would be cold damage. We are still putting them under, man. I imagine their overall damage, like life, their stats would have to stack with my level, but being on the difficulty that they are, they're not going to get so hard that like I can't handle them, right? I have to change the difficulty if I want that to be the case. Higher difficulty means more gold, more experience. Is that a goblin? Whoa. Where you going? Oh, that's the end. I believe I need to be 2 for this extra stuff. 52, you know? Whoops. So, we got another level or so. We're chilling. Nothing to stress about. We're here. Go to the blacksmith. I think we already have some of these. I wonder what happens when you retrain them. Wizard source, boots, two-handed mace, set. Now I know. Okay, so we can do source, singularity. That actually looks really cool. Boots, which would be here. Lost Boys sounds hilarious. I also think I've had Lost Boys before, and it's significantly higher than what I'm rocking. I should be able to, yeah. Actually, insane. Dexterity's lower, vitality's lower, has movement speed, wave of light damage, thorns damage. But I think monster kills grant 100 experience. I think what's pushing it over is the lashing kick. I think the lashing kick and the dexterity and vitality being X amount is what's pushing it over. The highest roll is 209 though. So I could just keep rebuilding this until like I land the highest roll possible. That doesn't guarantee that things are going to be better, but you know, you never know. Let's go to Kane. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bro. Oh, you see my damage? Yo, what happened? I put that axe on and a world changed around me. And it has a jewel socket, which, like, I can't express to you how crazy that is. I didn't even put stuff in my pants. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. All right, we are going to go to the merchant and sell all of this. Okay, these will be banked because we can talk to her. Yeah. Now, weapons are going to be some of the most expensive outside of these two. I don't think I've had a legendary helmet in a minute, so let's spin the win. Am I out? Oh, you don't even, what? I don't even know I had that thing. I didn't even know I had that thing. You use new items. Okay. No, no, no. Yes. Crazy work. Dexterity is significantly lower, but the life per hit is good. Very good. Gain 20 life per spirit spent would help with the life steal. We can actually change our golden health pickup to something else entirely, which will be over here. And yeah, it will bind. I sure hope so. Oh, bad. Lots of bad. Let's just chance to fear. We can spin again. Ooh, more bad. Reduces duration of impairing. Let's spin again. Monsters grant more EXP. I'll take that. Put that there. And we're gonna go to the jeweler. And get this gem taken out. Come to the merchant. Cool. Now, what are we doing? That's everybody here. Did I already get the thing from him? Huh. Hmm. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I'm thinking, okay, hold on. Yes, doing bounties, but I don't want to burn myself out because I know, check this. We're officially on chapter 2 now. Complete a rift on expert difficulty or higher. I can jump to expert and do this now, right? And that'll be something done. I can craft one of these now, and that'll be something done. I can look for this now, and that'll be something done. I have to work towards this. This is the bounty that needs to be done at level 60, so I need 9 more levels for both of these, 2 different bounties, and I can craft this now. So let's get the crafting stuff down first. Because I don't want to like get all the way in and then be like, oh man, you know, I've got to run this again. I've been doing these all day. You know, you need a break. You need to keep yourself from going psycho. So we're looking for, it said amulets and stuff, but there's no, you can't craft an amulet here, man. Are you only allowed to craft amulets at like level 70? Because you can craft, like, see this right here? I can craft one of these right now. Boom. But there's nothing here for an amulet. Craft a level 70 ring or amulet. Wait. Maybe the blacksmith doesn't do rings and amulets. Yeah. Ooh. All. Really? A level 60, bro? Can I even make one of those? What kind of gym is that? A marquise. I can get up to a star. Excuse me. Bro. I thought flawless were weaker than squares. Why is the flawless emerald what? I guess they were flawless shards, huh? Yeah, okay. So if that's the case, then yeah, we can get a star, and then we have to turn our stars into marquees. Bro, that's crazy work. Okay, hold on. Remove. If that's the case, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm watching my damage fall dramatically. If that's the case, then yeah, let's make as much of these as we can. Bro, I was not aware of your game. I'm sorry. Now I need gold. I need a ridiculous amount of gold. Hmm. I ain't even seen marquee come up as an option. Okay, we're going to the stash. We're banking it. We're banking all of it. I low key don't even want to touch them anymore. Like I'm so scared. But I'll leave them in my gear. 30, 40. Yeah, they'll stay in my gear. What do they do for? They give dexterity. They do critical hit damage in weapons, right? That's green. Red just increases your overall damage. So hold on, I want to see what's the difference. It doesn't cost money to remove. Thank you. Okay, so if we put a red in, we're at 19,661. We're at 21,678. 21,678 compared to 21,788. So yeah, in this case, I guess because I'm a dexterity built, it works out better for me. And I put that back in there and I didn't mean to. Hold on. 21,788, 22,319. Yeah, these gems go hard. It's definitely something to keep your eye on. I'm gonna need way more gold again, solely for gems, bro. This is insane. I'm gonna sell this. I'm scared to even put these on now. I feel like the damage won't even compare. But we'll see. Okay. We'll touch this. We'll run it. We should be able to oh, yeah. Let's try. Okay, hold on. Let's leave game. We are in a 20Ks now, so we should be able to just hop. And it shouldn't be so vast of a jump that like it kills us. Hopefully. Did the bounties reset? Yeah. So they reset per session. Nice to know. That's confirmed. You could really just farm bounties forever then if you wanted. Good way to get stuff to craft with your characters. Okay, we're keeping our eyes on the damage, keeping our eyes on the stats. We're seeing how big of a difference. I mean, the EXP, the gold, and hopefully the gear should increase with this. So it's not like it's just a bad gamble for a game. It's just things are going to get a bit more intimidating because the difficulty is going to be significantly higher. Whole letter grade, if you will. But we should be able to handle it. And this is not even bounties. This is rifts, which on a higher difficulty, I would think should have a better chance of getting us stuff. Better stuff. Like a significant amount of better stuff. Plus you're really just running around killing everything that moves. So this will help with some EXP, I would want to believe. Okay. I don't know what that thing is. Why does he have a shield? Did he die? Oh yeah, flawless square ruby. Don't mind if I do. I believe they say like the quickest you can handle rifts, the better. But I can't remember if it's because like it's all based on time. Like your loot and stuff will be based on time. Or if it's all just kind of like a mathematical thing where at the end of the day you want to do as many in X amount of time as possible, you know? Plus, I believe they're supposed to give you those shards that let you RNG pick stuff, so let's have at it. I'm not like strong enough to just be blowing through all kinds of content in like this regard, but I am hoping that I'm at that mark where things are a little less haunting. I can kind of just get in, get out without taking too long. Also curious on if anything else comes from it all. But I don't know. Keep forgetting about the generator. Like, without left clicking, I won't be able to do much of anything. I don't know what that thing is, but yeah. See, like, I'm still built enough to be able to do that. So things do still seem somewhat decent. But I am unsure. Won't even really focus on the experience per minute, just more so the kill. I can't remember if it was focus the blue and yellow and ignore most of everything else, or if it was just clear everything in your path. Because there's not a lot of blue and yellow around, but I'm pretty sure they work on the time things because they have the little nodes in them. I don't have enough movement speed to be flying. Okay. That was ridiculous. I don't know if you were paying attention to that. CC is still a problem. There's a guy. Yeah, see, he dropped him. This guy should. Nope. I mean, it's still pretty solid. I'm not being erased. Just trying to lock in a little to make sure things are okay. I don't think you're allowed to go back to town and come back here. I could be wrong though. Okay. 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 Yeah, I feel like we can take the boss out pretty quickly. It's just I'm not necessarily prepped for clearing rooms quickly. My spirit isn't like insane. Whoa. Okay. I need my spirit. I want to see the type of damage. Here I come. Hold on.
stand here much longer, I am going to rob you. Just so you know.